there, Foxy Gamers! Welcome back to a new series of Mashinky. We're doing something a little bit different this time now that I've gotten a few hours under my belt. We are doing a huge map, 512 by 512, which is crazy big in this game. And we are doing hard mode, and it is pretty much the default hard modes if you were to just go to hard on your game settings. But the difference is I also reduced the town density and the industry density. Now I did this because I almost feel like it's going to be easier with the reduced density, because if you look here, these towns are still rather close together for the most part. I mean, you get over here and things are spread out, but at some point they get so dense that it's really hard to build your tracks anywhere. So this seems to me like a pretty good spot to set up our first tracks. I think I'm going to, let's see here. Obviously we'll connect these two. Hey, Hastings! That's the name of the town I was born in. Okay, so we'll connect the sawmill and the forest. And then as far as towns go, I might do these three right here. And we'll, you know, kind of make a loop perhaps, if that seems fit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up for a minute, and I will see you in a moment. Okay guys, here we are. We've got quite the little network set up right now. We have our passenger train going between these three stations here, and we have our lumber and plank train going all the way between these two and this toolworks over here. Now I did decide to level out the land just a little bit. Because we are playing hard mode, there is such a thing as making our hills too steep, and our trains can end up going backwards down the track, and obviously we don't want that. So I decided to level it out a little bit in order to avoid that. Let's see here, something's iffy with these lights. I don't want this guy to wait until this train gets all the way to this section here. But then this is where it gets tricky, because if I just put a light here, I could put a signal here, because we want to keep this one here for anyone who's coming in and out of this depot. But we don't really, like, need them to wait for the train on this track, because they're not crossing with each other. So I might just end up seeing what this does here. If I stick that there, then we can get rid of this one. And then that might do it, because these are all green right now, which is what I want. There's no train in this area. Let's see what happens when we come through here. Okay, so these are all red, which is what I want. That looks good. And yes, okay, I think that's what we want. You can see also in hard mode, the trains are set to drive in reverse, which I'm not entirely sure. Maybe their top speed is lower, huh? Let's find out. Top speed 70 miles per hour. Yeah, okay. So that's what it is. They can't go very fast when they're going backwards. And I'm not going to change it, because that's what our default setting is for hard mode. So obviously, whenever it's convenient, we're going to want to actually make these trains loop. Yeah, like, look at how slow this guy is moving right now. It'd be cool if we could put an engine on either end of these trains, but I'm not sure we can do that. I don't think so, because anytime I've tried to edit a train, it doesn't want me to put more than one engine on it. So we'll just have to deal with this for now, and eventually understand that we're going to want to try and make everything into a loop, if at all possible. So this guy is underway. What's the deal? Why are you stopped here? Oh, you're just unloading? Okay. I guess it's just taking him a little while to load. That's right, we've only got it on the low speed. Anyway, this is underway here, so eventually that timber is going to get done. But in the meantime, we know what's coming next. We know we're gonna want to get coal, so... Ooh, actually, I think it'll be a better idea to connect to this guy over here, and just having a coal train going back and forth between these two. We might even make... Well, I don't know. I was gonna say we might make a tiny loop for now, but that's gonna cost us a lot of extra money for the track. I'm not sure it's worth it. We don't have a whole lot of money right now, but that's partially because I decided to pay back as much loan as I can. We can only borrow a maximum of $1,000 in hard mode, so I wanted to make sure that we were not going to spend all of the money available to us immediately after starting the game. I will go ahead and set up a station here then. What else do we have in this area? Nothing that we're going to want to connect with this right now. One other thing to note in hard mode is that we will not progress to the next era until we pay these tokens. In normal mode, you can pay the tokens in order to invest in an era, and that will land you some additional rewards. But in this mode, we absolutely cannot progress until we pay those tokens. So it could be the year 2000 and we may still be stuck in this era. Obviously that's not going to happen because we're going to get these tokens here as quickly as possible. But we do need to buy ourselves another train. And I want to be careful with this because our operation costs are more expensive in hard mode as well. Aside from them going slower, which in itself is going to cost more for less efficiency, but I believe just straight up the operating costs. These seem to be the same right now. I think it's always been -1, but maybe it happens more often, I'm not sure. In any case, we're only going to put coal cars on this guy for now because that's the only thing that's over there. I think 30 ought to do it. In fact, that might even be too much because these are awfully close together. Let's find out where our deforestation is. Chances are we're not going to want to bother with this. It is all the way over there, and we would have to connect it to a sawmill and to a toolworks for when the sawmill gets full. Because I haven't even ever finished this quest in normal mode, I'm not gonna bother with that right now. So this guy will just have to deal. Can we decline? There we go. Refuse. Sorry, buddy. Too bad. You're gonna have to take care of your mess yourself. Alright, anyway, like I said, I think I may have put too many cars on here, so maybe I can sell one of these. We'll just leave 4 on there for now and give this guy some orders. I think it'll figure itself out since it can only carry coal, but I'm gonna put the order on there anyway. Oh, come on, I'm trying to click on the station, buddy. There we go. Okay. Now my goal with this hard mode too is I don't want to cheat with like, oh shoot, I messed up the signals and now we got to get the trains to reverse. Actually, I suppose that could happen in real life, but I want to try and get our tracks figured out before running into that. So in order to get a new train all the way down here from this depot, maybe I should have built another depot, huh? That probably would have been the smart idea, but, well, too late now. I don't want to sell the train and rebuy it. So we're just gonna deal. Okay, so this train is gonna come out and go probably all the way to Edinburgh in order to reverse, because we don't have really a way to get to this track right here. I don't think I want to add more to that right now, do I? Oof, this could get messy real quick if I'm not careful. I could build a track going like so around to here, but honestly, this is strictly just for getting trains onto these other tracks, so for now, I don't think I'm going to build any more infrastructure here. We're just going to make sure that these signal lights are set up properly so that our train can get there without any problem. So we can get here, and then worst case scenario, the train will sit here for a minute while we wait for this guy to come back. Okay, so then he'll go here, reverse, and go through this station. But now the problem is, this other train could end up on the tracks right here, and we need to get him all the way over there. So we're gonna need to place some sort of bypass here. I think it'll be best if we build this around the sawmill, because the sawmill is not going to get much bigger anyway. We might want to extend our station though, so I'm going to make sure to leave a little bit of room here. In fact, I didn't do that with this guy, but we'll have to pay for that later, I guess. Alright, hopefully that'll work. And then we need to put a signal here. I think we could get away with just that one. Right? Because if this guy is anywhere along on this section of the track, then our new train will sit here and wait for him to come through. Yep, I think that's going to be what we need. Well, let's go ahead and just start this and see how well it figures itself out. See if I got this network set up okay. I did end up taking away this little track right here because I really needed a signal light right there, and I didn't really have the funds to remove and extend this station. Okay, fingers crossed, guys. Speed this up and see how it goes. Uh-oh. Actually, I already see a problem here. He's gonna wait forever for this train to come all the way back here. Alright, what do we want to do about that? We could put a signal right in front of this station, or we could put it here, which I think is gonna be the better idea. Yep, I think so. There we go. See if that does the trick. One of these days, I'll get this right on the first try. Okay, this might end up being pretty good timing, actually, because this guy's gonna go around here and reverse, and it won't have to sit there and wait very long. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What's happening here? Oh, you're trying to... Okay. The AI is not routing itself like I thought it would. It's trying to go to station 1 first. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to reverse. And we'll give him an order. And then see how this goes. Okay, stop. Pause the game a second. You are going to head to station number 4. But we'll drag that to the top there. Reverse. And start again. Whoops. Stop. Reverse. Start. Is that gonna work? There we go. Yay! Alright, so now we'll just take this off of our list here. There we go. So far, so good. Oh, no, why? Shoot. Okay, they're trying... darn it. They're both gonna try to go this way, aren't they? Well, we will add station number 3 just for the time being. So he goes through there. There we go. And we'll take that off of there. Okay. Now we should be golden. Actually, I take that back. We need to put a light here. They're not gonna try to go both use this section of the track, but they might try to go into this station at the same time. Wait a second. Ah! This is so confusing. I wish these stations actually acted like a signal light. We're just gonna remove that. See what happens. Don't crash, please. That's not what's gonna happen, is it? Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, they actually crash in this version. Well, whoopsie-daisies. Ooh, what does this look like? Oh, no! There you have it, guys. Our first train crash. Okay. That's gonna suck. What do we do now? Oh, no! Alright. We just lose them. Oh, bummer, guys. What have I done? Now I've got to set this all up again. Okay, well, we definitely didn't actually have our trains crash in the other games I was playing. So, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I thought maybe this game was just being nice to us and not having trains crash, but I was completely and totally wrong. And now I'm gonna have to take out a loan to get this fixed. Well, obviously this time around, I'm just gonna buy the coal train and send it on its way to go between these two, and then we'll get our signal lights set up properly and rebuy this wood guy. Alright, well this is gonna be a little bit more tricky of a game then, but I accept the challenge and I am excited for it. However, that is going to do it for this episode. That seems like a fitting place to end. But thanks a lot for watching, boys and berries, and until next time, stay foxy.